morning, everyone. Today we're gonna talk about YouTube marketing and SEO. So, what SEO is? Does anyone do not know what SEO is?
Yeah.
We probably all know, right? So briefly talking about that, it's basically a very important aspect in marketing, and everything you do is part of search engine optimization. It will help you rank higher. It will get you more exposure. So how does YouTube marketing work? So basically, your goal is to have better SEO score, so you will get better ranking, and then that will lead to more exposure, more views, and then that will lead to our sales funnels possibly, or inquiries to our company. And so today I'm going to talk about some very brief tips about how to boost your SEO, and then some marketing tips for YouTube. But these tips are also applicable to other places. I feel like it's not only for YouTube only, it's also like useful for posting content on other platforms as well. And basically the ranking system of YouTube works by improving like your search and recommendation algorithms. So your goal is always to rank higher, basically. And before you start posting your content, there is actually some research you need to do. It's the researching for the keywords you're going to use, because you want to use the right word to bring the right traffic. And for keywords, there's two types of keywords: short tail keywords and long tail keywords. So short tail keywords is very competitive because it's quite broad and vague. For example, China marketing, like you can find thousands of content about China marketing. But if you use a long tail keyword, which is less competitive, which less people use it, you'll be able to rank higher. An example would be like being more specific and niche would be 2021 China marketing strategy for a consumer group, something like that. And I would like to introduce you to some keyword tools that are free and you can use for like blog content or like naming the title of something. And the first one would be the Google Ads Keyword Planner, and it's actually a free tool, and you just need to have a Google account to have this tool. And how do you use this tool is basically you go onto the Keyword Planner and then you set like the location you want to target, and then the language, and then if you type like China marketing, it will give you like 20 search like related keywords that you can use, and it will also show you like how average does people search these words and how competitive this keyword is. And I think it's quite useful, like even in writing blogs, if you want to rank higher, you can like use some of the less competitive keywords. And also another tool is actually a website. It's called Answer the Public. So basically, if you type a keyword, for here I type Chinese consumers, and then obviously you set the location and language as well, it will show you like what people are searching online about this subject, like currently this month, and then they'll give you like why are Chinese consumers still blah blah blah, and what are consumers buying. So basically these can be like possible blog titles, I feel like, and you can call it a title generator. It will give you like how you can word your topic in a different way. And then a tool specifically for YouTube, it's TubeBuddy. It's also a free tool, and it will give you insights about your video. You'll see your score and how you rank, and then what you've done for like, and these can be improvements. For example, oh, if I missed a thumbnail, I can put that in and maybe it will help somehow.
If I missed what?
Like a thumbnail, it will say, oh, you don't have a thumbnail. Yeah. And then you might want to do that. And then if you click on the actual tags, it will show you like more detail about the keyword and how you can optimize it, or is it really possible to rank higher, because sometimes it's too competitive, you just can't do much about it because other people already been doing a lot of SEO on it. So, and also one very useful tool is making external links for your YouTube video. This tool allows you to create like an embedded coding, basically, so you can just copy that and put that in your blog, and you can embed it in anywhere, websites, social media, and stuff like that. Oh, and also one more interesting function of this tool is that it can help you track demonetization, or if something is like, oh, this is not right to say, it will tell you, so you can prevent like crisis and stuff like that. And then like, after talking about before posting a content, what you can do, I'm now gonna tell you what you can do when you're actually posting a content, because there's a lot of stuff you can do with the on-page SEO and like adding extra links and clickable stuff to your video. And yeah, basically the first one is when you do a search, the first thing you see is your thumbnail and your title. And this is the view on a computer laptop. As you can see, like the title is being cut off comparing to the mobile version. So that's why you always want to like put the most important words in like the first few, like the first sentence. So like the most important bit don't get cut off. For example, here it's like digital China, but the China is being cut off after that. And also having a nice thumbnail, color, contrast, and you can see like our Douyin sharing actually pops up more than the other videos. Yeah. One thing to be aware of is when you do like titles and thumbnail, of course you want it to be like attractive to click on. But if you do something really clickbaity, YouTube will actually rank you down, so you don't want to do that. So on-page SEO, it's all about like writing a title, description, text, etc. Obviously, you want to put the most important keywords in your title. And for the description, you want to use both long and short tail keywords so you will be able to rank higher. And it is also recommended that you can also promote your products in your description box. For example, if we're having masterclass courses, we can put in the top, oh, check out this course we have in June, etc. And because that will be the first thing people see in the description box before they like expand the box. So that's quite useful as well. And then how YouTube actually ranks you, they don't only look at the title, description, and thumbnail, they actually look at like what you say in your content. And sometimes in videos you can like click the generate subtitle button and you'll notice some mistakes in that. Some people will actually like go and edit that to like the exact wording, so YouTube will be more clear of what the actual topic you're discussing about, and that will help you rank higher as well. But obviously that's a very time-consuming process, and not like a lot of people do that. Next one is like adding buttons. So subscribe buttons you'll always see in like most YouTube videos, and cards, it's this little gray box at the corner you sometimes see, and it is for people who usually don't watch to the end of the video and you want to share them interesting or for some important ideas, or like links. For example, like we can also promote our masterclass course in the cards. And end screen is when sometimes you see like, oh, what to watch next, or you can actually put a whole playlist from your channel on it. And yeah. So after posting your content, that's not the end of SEO. Basically, it's an ongoing process, so like there's more you need to do after posting your content. So engagement is very important in YouTube. So you should always ask your audience questions of opinion. You can add it in the comment section or even in your video mention, and always replying to all comments, and making use of the comment box. For example, pinning a comment that you post yourself. Again, you can promote your products or ask audience to engage. And like in Chinese, people will say, if you agree to something, 扣一扣二, and you can also do that in YouTube as well for more engagement. And more engagement also leads to ranking higher, because YouTube will see, oh, people are interested in your content. Maybe we should rank it higher. And the second is making an appearance. So just like how Ashley always mentioned in WhatsApp group, like asking us to like the LinkedIn post, comment and sharing, that also helps in ranking higher as well. Basically getting more exposure and using hashtags, but never overdo it, because again, YouTube will think you're spamming and will rank you down. And also, obviously, you can do advertising on YouTube. And I'm not gonna go very deep into that, but because there's too many types of ads you can do. So last but not least, SEO is a consistent process, and basically this is how it goes. After posting, promoting, you always have to look at the analytics and evaluating like your results. And in YouTube, you can actually like click on every second and see how the viewers are doing. Or for example, like on 30 seconds, like all the viewers dropped massively, and maybe you need to go back to your video and look at what actually you were doing, or what actually you were saying that people didn't want to continue watching. So constantly evaluating and optimizing and improving like your SEO is very important. And yeah, that's my sharing for today.
Questions? Yeah, my question is how are we going to optimize our YouTube channel right now? Because the purpose of this course is obviously to take up the YouTube channel, and of course many of these concepts are also applicable to the blog. But looking at YouTube channel, how are we going to optimize it starting from right now?
For a lot of our videos, we don't have tags. So first thing, adding tags and making like our own.
You mean hashtags? What
tags on videos.
Tags on videos where they can jump for certain.
Yeah.
We don't have any. I don't even know how to do them. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to do that, and also editing the description, because sometimes we're talking about like numbers about that content, but we actually missed out what actually the video is saying, like what the content of the video is, and altering that and adding consistent like same keyword groups will help us rank higher as well. Yeah.
What about ending?
Endings on our very old videos, we do have some endings, and we can also add that to our end, and promoting our masterclass, our newest videos in the end of the video, and posting like pinned comments about like.
Yeah, pinned comments I think is a really good way to. Any tips on how to get more subscribers on YouTube?
Basically trying to rank higher.
What about advertising? What's your take on advertising
on
YouTube?
For advertising, I feel like the more efficient way is actually promoting outside of YouTube, because that's on the course what's suggested and it's most efficient. When like more people are making more appearance on the website, for example, like you can the course suggested to answer some Quora questions with your videos, because it's a well-known site. It will help you rank higher.
Which site?
Quora.
Quora.
Yeah. And basically trying to embed your video in places you can. So even in our blogs, if we can embed some videos as references, that will be very helpful as well.